Okay, today we're going to be talking about where we think the stock market is going to be going in the near future, even in the next 2 years. This is Michael A.L. Silver with Michael Leslie Investments. We do portfolio management here. We take on clients, and we do part active management. That's our specialty here. So the first thing we want to talk about is, I'm looking at the S&P 500 right now. We're at an all-time high. And the first thing we notice, and a lot of people are noticing, is the people that missed a dip in April. They missed out when it got lower, and it's almost like a FOMO, like because the market started going up once tariffs were lowered, and it's become the people that were on the sidelines during the dip and did not buy in. They're now joining the market. This is commonly seen in stock market trends, stock market cycles. When the market rises and the people that missed out are now buying in, that pushes the prices even farther. So basically, with people pushing the market higher, that concept happens because it's a supply and demand. We're going to be talking about that more in a future video we're putting together. But basically, with demand, with people joining the market, that pushes the market higher. The S&P 500 goes up. So if you're in mutual funds or S&P 500, that's going to go up. But also, if even in individual stock, that's how it works too. People get interested in stock because of their earnings or whatever reason. It gets tied back to the demand. More people buying in. To repeat, more people who missed the dip in April are now buying in. Now that we're at all-time highs, it's even taking off even farther. We expect a good year going forward. I think it will tail off after about a year and a half. I think the buying is going to stop, but there is a lot of momentum, and any given moment something could happen where the president or there's some kind of news that leads to another dip, and hopefully not like it was in April, but we're in a good spot right now. And then remember, even if you're investing yourself or you're subscribing to the newsletter or the news tips at Michael Leslie Investments, make sure you have individual stocks, you have some active management, because a lot of times historically growth stocks have outperformed the market. And if you have a long time horizon on when you need your investments or when you need the money, or you're just building wealth, you have time to endure the risk, and so you should have at least 10% in active management. Thank you. This is Michael L. Silver at Michael Leslie Investments. Stay tuned for our next episode.